All right. So that was just a flyby of our house before we modified it. I was going to do a little base tour here so you can see how we've changed it. Our main concentration, of course, was on the exterior mainly than the interior. But we did modify the interior. We got all of our crafting benches and stuff in there and stuff like that, of course. So as you can see, we added spots for guards on all four sides. Here, do a little perimeter thing here. I really liked how this bottom turned out of this one. It took me a little bit to figure out how to get all that together, but I like it. I like that there's bumps and things because no house is completely smooth ever. So the bumps and things make it kind of interesting. But here's our other last guard there. We have our garage here, which we fixed up. There was a hole in the floor, as you saw, so it's now serves as a garage. We have some motion sensors to let us in and out with our vehicles. We got a chest in there to hold stuff we want to take to the trader. We've completely removed the wooden fence thing that was here and replaced it with concrete, just straight up concrete. We put these barbed wire traps along here, along the edges. They're really mainly decoration. They're just there for looks. They're not there to deter anything from coming in. If we wanted that, we would have to put them on the ground. We have our door has been replaced by a tungsten vault door. Our little entranceway has us some our vending machines for for the classes and things for when we need to purchase anything if we needed to at any point. Our little entrance room here has our blueprint workstation here with some I don't know why, but apparently Christmas is still going on in this mod. So you can get Christmas decorations if you wish. Here's our land claim block for things. A generator for all of our lights and things. An ammo workbench. The ammo and the gunsmithing workstation to make guns. Recycler. A drop box. How you use the drop box is you just put things in it and it sorts it all into everything that has the thing up here, the auto storage to work, and it just drops everything into your storage that's in range, and it's a pretty generous range. Here is a builder's workstation for making the doors and blocks and things. We have a we have a opening bulletproof glass door. We did have sliding at one point. This is what was there before, a sliding glass door. Got some glass up here. A tungsten forge, which we replaced our regular forge with. A ammo forge. A stone forge. Workbench. Tool workstation. Armor smithing workstation. A fabrication workstation. That's mainly for decorations, but it also can make working appliances. A mechanic workstation for doing car work, a medical storage and ammo storage, our regular storage for miscellaneous resources, farming, weapons and armor, vehicles, and mods. This storage box is actually part of a mod that you can download to add to War of the Walkers. I think it's called Even More Storage is what that is from. If I'm not mistaken, our mortar and pestle, this is just used really to make seeds, flour, cornmeal if you want. A cooking deal. This is where we had our storage for food before we had our refrigerator. In this mod is refrigerators, and they do work. The same with a player oven. That is what it's called. It's called a player oven, where you can do your cooking. takes all these mods. It's got a skillet, a roasting pan, a loaf pan, a cooking pot, a cooking grill, and a beaker. You still need a cooking campfire, because you can't make things like Grandpa's awesome sauce and stuff in these other things. You can only make it off in here. Here is a coffee maker, which makes drinks. Doesn't just make coffee, it also makes drinks. This is a food processing table. You can make dough, bacon, mushroom sandwiches, and wedge salads. We started using the wedge salads because the wedge salads gives us 75 food, 45 health, 40 water, and a stamina bonus. And I started drinking the mocha coffees because they give us 90 water, 25 stamina regen, 5 cold resist for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, if you want to make those things, the mocha coffee is made off in here. Requires coffee beans, cocoa beans, and water. This mod has a lot of extra food ingredients added, so you can make a lot of different food if you wish. And your wedge salad is made over here for this, and it requires these ingredients here: a pepper, a leek, a carrot, some cucumbers, some tomatoes, and some lettuce. You need to make seeds off in here if you want to do farming. There's a lot of seeds. There are seeds that are called, there is just NL seeds. Those are no light seeds, so you do not need light. You could actually make your garden inside a building. Fertilized makes them grow faster, but you need to put water down, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. And then you have the NL fertilized seeds, which is combining the NL, the no light, and the fertilized mechanic. And you get those all by reading the farmer's books to get the seed recipes. Chemistry bench and things like it to make stuff. Here's our bedroom. Doesn't have much in it. These are all came from various POIs by DeWalls, the maker mod person for this mod pack. It's very nice. I made a double bed in the fabrication workstation, and I could place it down, and it acts as like my sleeping bag in this. Here is the bathroom. Haven't changed anything really. Like I said, I didn't concentrate on the interior so much as the exterior of this base. I cleaned up the outside because I needed room for things, and I just left the picnic bench so we can have a picnic if we want to, I guess. This goes up to our first person here that we set up a guard hip before. This is Captain Hernandez. How you doing, Captain? And then over here on this side is out to our rooftop garden. It's got all of our plants and things. These are the things you need to water your crops, is these water barrels. They don't actually look like that normally. These are what you put them down as, and when they're empty, they turn into these things here. They do that automatically. You just see one like this, you pick it up, and you go and put water in it, basically. I'll show you the recipe here. It's over in your workbench, your regular workbench, and I have it favorited. So you'll want to do the this one. I do this one so I can just do it. You need a bucket of water. So you need to make a bucket. Go to any water source and right click it to get water. And that will give you a water bucket. And then you can combine it with a barrel. If you don't already have a barrel, you'll want to use this recipe here. If you do already have a barrel and just want to refill it up, you can use this recipe right here with a bucket of water, and it will make you a water barrel to put up there. I have like 6 of them up here for various things. They do in a 5x5 radius around them. So I kind of overlapped a bunch, but I kind of want to. It's a thing that I like doing. So yeah. But you need to make sure you keep on top of this. Otherwise, your crops will suffer for not doing that. Let's see. Over here, we have another person. This is Lieutenant Rollins here, who's guarding our east side. Guarding our north side is Private Vargas. And over here is Private Hayes. This is a really nice thing right here. I really liked how this all came together. This is all railing with the railing corners. This is like a this is the building pole is what this is, and then this right here is the building plate pole upside down, basically, because it comes like this automatically. So you'll need to do advanced rotation to do that. And then this is also up here, up top is all railing. This a regular stairway. This has all been painted and everything to make it kind of blend in with what we already have here. This is our first one over here built with the captain here. Whoop. The one here for the captain was our first built. It's basically the same thing. I didn't really paint this one. Like I said, it was the first one we did here. But yeah, captain's happy with it. He's happy with it. All right. And then we have all of our electronics, of course, going around. We have the electric wire relays for things. I put a chandelier up there for light. I can't recommend the fan light thing right here. It's very dim compared to the other regular lights I have, like these. These are the ones I found that go in homes that actually put out a decent bit of light. This doesn't really do anything. I just left it there to remind myself not to use it again and things like that. But yeah, I think it all came together really well. We have like I said, we have another generator for our motion sensors. Here's our trading box. We got a Humvee. We started out with a bicycle, of course. Got it from Trader Joel. We moved on from there to actually skipping past the mini bike to the motorcycle, and things like that. I did make some other vehicles because it was required for a quest. So I did eventually make the mini bike before I made the motorcycle, but I never used it. We just went straight to the motorcycle. And I also made the 4x4 truck because the quest required us to make the 4x4 truck. But for the longest time, we were on the motorcycle. We would only just in the last 4 or 5 episodes got to the Humvee over there. We got a pretty good bit of mods in it as well. I can show you real quick. So our Humvee is kind of tricked out on a lot of things, like a vehicle fuel saver mod, a vehicle reserve tank mod, twin turbo mod just makes the vehicle go faster, a off-road headlights, major tune-up mod, and a tungsten roll bar mod. And I dyed it red because I like that color on it. I would have dyed it orange, but I never found another orange dye really to kind of blend in with the desert. And the brown dye, don't talk about the brown dye in this game. The brown dye is like garbage in this game. It is so bad in this game. So yeah, if you want a brown dye, you're better off looking for a mod for a brown dye, because it's just terrible. All right, I really think that's it. We went we got this kind of early. I think like within the first 20 days, we got this legendary fire axe, and we've never needed another axe since. Very, very expensive in the stamina cost, though. A tungsten fire axe, which is like the tier lower than this one, it costs half the stamina of this. So we're still rocking a steel pickaxe. Haven't even got tungsten, an iron shovel, a nail gun, a steel sledgehammer. With the tier 4 steel sledgehammer, this was our main melee weapon is steel sledgehammers. We got the highest tier of the machine guns you can get, which is a P90. It's completely tricked out with a scope, a silencer, HD drum magazine, a foregrip mod, and things like that. Some cubes, combat knife. I didn't want a machete or anything. I wasn't going to use knives or things, so I just have this for taking apart corpses, a bunch of first aid bandages, our impact driver to take things apart, vehicles apart and stuff. A fire extinguisher. There is the fire mod in this mod pack, so you'll need your fire extinguishers. They're not in loot, I don't think. I think you just find them just sitting on the ground around the world in POIs and things. Lots of painkillers, first aid kits, and things like that. I have the AP ammo. We went through a tier 5 POI just last little bit, and that's why we're so low on our AP ammo and things like that. I keep some antibiotics on me, some plaster cast and things like that, various things to do that. Oop. Seems like a storm is coming in here. Got a tungsten tier 6 tungsten auger. That's the best auger you could get in this mod pack. I recently got these nerdy glasses. I usually wear these because I don't really need loot anymore. I'm pretty much topped out and I can make anything I want. I just have to go farm the resources for it. These are the mod schematics large bundle. These give you the high tier mod schematics. I've been doing these every now and then to see if I can get anything new, but I haven't really got anything new in a while out of this. So, and I think you get more back than what you put in as well. It seems like it anyway. It also does take a while for things to do things, but I have like 300% loot on as well, so that's probably why I also get more back than I put into it as well. We also have there are HD mod schematics, as you can see, these red ones. They're the higher tier versions of the regular schematics, and one of them I have on, as you can see, is the HD helmet light. Very, very powerful, very, very bright. There. We're rocking tier 6 steel armor. Never felt the need to go into higher tungsten armor. Like I said, I usually wear my nerdy glasses instead of my loot glasses. Got a cigar. I'm wearing the tank top because I'm in the desert, and this is the highest heat resist piece of top that there is. I've got a leather duster, BDU bottoms, and things like that on, and things like that. We got up to like level 106. This mod goes crazy with the levels, and I was killing things and things like that. I never got to tier 5 POIs, and I'm on day 40. But that's because I moved. I moved from the forest biome to the desert biome, and it took a while, you know. But still, I've got lots of points still available and things like that, and I still haven't unlocked anything in here. You have to get to at least player level 150 to get any of this stuff in this advanced benefits section. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a big grind for the XP if you want to get the higher tier stuff, and it does go up. The higher tier stuff does go up. If I go up to like, let's see, like Motherload 2.0, this exponentially increases it all the way up to 200%. Where the regular one goes up to, I think, like 100%. So it's an extra 100% on top of what you get before. You can get bonus experience ranks, 5%, all the way up to 25% bonus experience, which should be your first investment, really, if you're going to go there. If I play this pack in the future, I will definitely be turning experience up at some point. I was thinking about doing it earlier, like about day 25 or so, but I never did it. I just let it go. But yeah, if you're going to go to the higher tier, which you're going to, either you're going to need to go and just grind the hell out tier 5 POIs, or you're going to have to go uh raise the experience deals. There are experience cards in this game. There's these 30% increased experience gain cards that last for 30 minutes. There's also 20s and 10s, I think, as well. And then there's also flat experience. You can get up to, I think, 20,000 experience cards can drop, maybe 30,000. And you can get those as well, and just take those and they'll just give you a deal of experience. And they do work with these. If you have a 30% experience cards, you did get 30% more experience off of the XP cards you consume if you want to. Those mainly though come from loot bags of mobs. So you're mainly going to see that often there on either Horde Night or the what I have, which is the Wandering Hordes. I will say the Wandering Hordes mods, you get a lot less of them. I only recently started getting a really lot of them. Big time numbers of them when I finished off the one book, Enemies Have a Higher Chance to Drop Loot, is when I got this book. That's when I really started seeing like 4 or 5 bags of dropped in a pack of monsters out in the world. And then I started getting them also off of the regular POI zombies as well. And that's where you usually get those experience cards and things like that. This was a fun thing right here. This was so much fun here, because it was like one of the first things I've ever done with the Horde. Oh, hi, King Moneybags. I was wondering who was running around out here. I don't know why, but King Moneybags has been around my base for about the last 3 episodes I've had. About 3 or 4 episodes, I think. They just been wandering around my base killing zombies and shit. And I don't want to hire them because I don't want to go more than 4 because I don't want to build another guard post. But yeah, it's just it was a lot of fun. I've not had this much fun in 7 Days to Die in a while. Not since I last played Undead Legacy have I had this much fun. I don't think you'll ever see me play Darkness Falls. Because while I was waiting on I released that video saying I recorded so much of this because I was having so much fun. While I was waiting on those to catch up, I started playing Undead Legacy again, and I tried out Darkness Falls 5.0, as I think it was at the time. I didn't have fun in Darkness Falls. I just didn't care. I just didn't see any draw, really, in Darkness Falls, because I think that one focuses so much more on Horde Nights, and I'm not a big fan of Horde Nights regularly anyway. It's just not a fun mechanic to me. I love the Wandering Horde modes with this mod, that the increased hordes. I enjoyed that so much here. Yeah, I just really liked this. If y'all did, I'm sorry if y'all didn't care for the series that much. I had a blast. I think y'all watched a little bit of it at least, but yeah, this was really fun for me, and we're definitely going to be playing again probably whenever they update this mod for when 1.0 of 7 Days to Die comes out, which will be this June, I think. I think the latest release schedule deal. They were going to be releasing Alpha 22 but they came back and said, you know what? We're just going to release the Alpha 22 basically as version 1.0 of the game. So it's no longer going to be on early access, and we'll go from there. So that's what they're going to do, which means all the mods, when they come, are going to be updated. Undead Legacy has already stated they're not going to be releasing the next version of Undead Legacy until 1.0 comes out. So, yeah. So we'll see it then. And that's probably going to be our next main series, though, of 7 Days to Die, is when Undead Legacy, the next version of Undead Legacy comes out. So expect that probably sometime, maybe a month to 2 months, up to, it could be 3 months um, after 1.0 comes out for 7 Days to Die. We'll probably do a little bit of the 1.0 update, but it's not going to be that much. I think they've already taken back the armor class updates and stuff where they're giving you armor sets to go for. I think that's all been taken back and going to be pushed into future content. So, yeah. But yeah, also, as an aside, if you're wanting to see Undead Legacy, what the next iteration of it's going to be, uh, Subquake has on his Discord, at least I think once a month, been releasing new short clips and things of things coming in the next version of Undead Legacy if you want to watch. So his recent one, I think, is all about changes to electricity and everything. So you shouldn't need OCB's electricity overhaul anymore. It's pretty much Subquake made his own electricity update and everything like that. So it's got solar panels and things. I think wind power is also a thing. Wind turbines and stuff, I think, is also going to be a thing. So yeah, it's going to be a real fun time when that comes out, and that we're going to be there for it. So I've rambled enough. I've rambled enough. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.